Now, for whoever asked this question, you already probably know that this topic is near and dear to my heart, primarily because it's completely fundamental to you achieving any kind of financial success. I don't want to answer today's question in just straight financial terms, but just generally why we don't take actions to really do anything. And the truth of the matter is that we don't take actions because we're primarily programmed to not take any risks. Listen, if you took risks back in the days like the caveman, cavewoman days, it could mean you being eaten by a tiger or breaking a leg, all things that wouldn't be very good for your well-being. And for that reason, we're kind of conditioned to really not do anything. We're kind of conditioned just to go to work, come home, flip on Netflix and watch whatever's on. The point is that in order to take action or take on risk, you need to be motivated in some particular way. Now, advertisers understand that, and all the great creators that you're following on your social media also understand that. If you're on social media and you see images of a man or a woman and they're really fit and great looking and they're sitting on a yacht and they seem to be traveling the world, or maybe they're sitting in front of a private jet or driving a Lamborghini or seemingly having lots of success, well, that will create something called desire in your brain or release endorphins and give you desire. That desire is what makes you want to take action. Now, if those actions are correct actions, you generally will get a result, and that result will make you or confirm that you're doing the right things. It'll make you feel good because you're being successful or approaching whatever you've seen, and that'll make you want to continue along. An example of that is if you go sign up for a gym membership, and let's say you join one of those 30, 60, 90-day programs, and after the 90 days, let's say you lose 20 pounds. Well, that's going to make you feel great about yourself, and it's going to make you want to continue on with that program because maybe you can lose another 20 pounds and so forth. However, the opposite is also true. If you join one of those 30, 60, 90-day programs and you realize that you really didn't lose any weight, maybe even gain 5 pounds, it's not going to make you motivated whatsoever to do any further actions because there's no reason to take on the pain and the actions and the risk for a benefit that's simply not there. Well, that's exactly the way financial works, unfortunately. Now, I'm not saying if you take actions, you're not going to get results. The problem is that the actions you take and the results that you get are often so disconnected 5, 10, 15 years down the road that it can actually seem like there's no progress being made. And let's face it, if you decide to brown bag it to lunch, you stop going out with your friends, and maybe you start throwing $500 into an IRA, while at the end of the year, you will have maybe an additional $6,000 or so, and maybe you did get a little bit of a return on investment, it's simply not enough to go buy the Lamborghini, get in the private jet, or possibly even take a nice vacation. And for that reason, a lot of people just simply don't stick with the actions they need to get the final result, which is financial freedom. Which is why we say on this channel, if you want to pursue any type of financial freedom or strategy to correct your financial life, you need to do one of two things, or actually you need to do two things. The first one is rid your social media of anything that would entice you to continue the earn and consume lifestyle. So stop looking at the things that make you want to go shop and go to Bloomingdale's and so forth. Get rid of all of that stuff. And instead surround yourself, or what you consume, what you watch, listen to, read, with podcasts and books and YouTubers or creators like myself and others that talk about financial literacy and other things about saving and investing, so that way you can start to see the results that we're getting. You can understand, as we explain to you, the action we take, and that'll keep you motivated at least a little bit to continue on those actions. At the end of the day, it's simple, ladies and gentlemen. If you join a gym and you spend 30 days really going to the gym 45 days a week and you're dieting, you're going to get some results, and that's going to motivate you to keep going. In finance, it's very different than that. You can do the right things for 4 or 5 years and really get little results from it. However, if you stick with it 10, 20, 30 years, the results can be tremendous.